Hello, thank you for tuning in, Aquarius. This is Freya, the Mount Washington Medium, and this is your tarot scope for the week of December 11th through the 17th, 2022. And so the first thing that we're going to look at, just very briefly, are the major astrological transits that are occurring this week. So again, this is the 11th through the 17th. So on December 12th, we see the Sun and Saturn sextile Saturn in Aquarius. So this generally means an increase in productivity. We see a bump in our productivity on the 12th. This is a great day for getting a head start on any upcoming projects, goals, initiatives. This is also a great day for getting things off the to-do list that have been lingering, things that have been particularly tedious or troublesome or cumbersome, or we've otherwise been procrastinating on them. So great day for wrapping up things like that and getting a jump on upcoming projects. Excuse me. On December 17th, we see Mercury in Capricorn trine Uranus in Taurus. And so this is a day where we may get some news regarding business, finance, or career. So however we gain our stability here in the 3D, we may get some new insights, knowledge, new information, news in some way, shape, or form on the 17th regarding this sector of life. And then I just have a note down here at the bottom to get ready. On December 18th, we have some new transits that come that help us to begin to move forward in all areas of life. So this is following the general phase of finishing up, tidying up, taking stock at the end of the year that many of us have been in. We see that phase come to a close pretty powerfully with some new energy, new inspiration, along with these new transits that begin here on the 18th. So we have that to look forward to. So for your tarot scope, we will be using the Rider-Waite deck, and I do pre-shuffle off screen, but I shuffle a little on screen as well. So the first card we're going to pull is your major energy, Aquarius, the major vibration, the major energy that you're bringing into this upcoming week. Oh, the Chariot, major arcana, major energy. So this is finding balance between things that may be in opposition with one another, finding balance and moving forward. This could be an area where things have been stalled or stopped for a period of time. Due to external restrictions or due to just energy or emotions or things being in opposition with one another. But so there could have been a period of restlessness, of anxiety even, or just a frustration because the Chariot always has a desire to move forward. So you've been desiring to move forward, and we're coming into this week really with movement on the mind and the energy of movement and finding a balancing of opposing forces so that we can have that movement forward, or we've found that and we're heavily focused on the execution to have the movement coming into this week. So very powerful energy. The next card we draw is going to be energy coming in this week that is in opposition to the energy that you're bringing. So this is opposing energy, energy that is in opposition to yours. Okay, the Knight of Wands in the reverse. If this is a person for you, Aquarius, if this card represents a person, this is a person who lacks direction, lacks initiative. You may describe this person as unmotivated, lazy even. So this is a person who drags their feet, or it's kind of like pulling teeth to get them to do anything. So this is somebody who's very content to sit back and let things be, or sit back and let others do things. Excuse me. Someone who lacks direction. So that is very much in conflict with the desire to bring things to balance, bring things to harmony, and move forward. If this is not a person for you, a specific person, then it is a general energy that someone around you is bringing. Someone around you may be in this type of energy, or somebody around you is one of these opposing forces, or is creating some type of opposition towards the movement that you desire. So this is just them bringing the energy and not necessarily being that personality type all the time. But we see that energy coming in this week. Okay, so now we're going to dig a little deeper. We're going to expand on these overall overarching energies of the week for you, Aquarius, and see what else we get. Okay, dissatisfaction. Okay, so I want to see what comes out with this. Okay, and the 10 of Pentacles, or the 10 of Coins, upright. Okay, so for some of you, you remain stopped or paused, and the restlessness that I spoke about earlier reigns this week because we have a dissatisfaction that things are not moving towards what it is that we desire, what it is that creates our stability, or what it is that makes us feel wealthy, whether that's emotionally wealthy, or wealthy, here in financial terms, whether we're wealthy in terms of our relationships, whether we have loyalty in our relationships. And so there's a dissatisfaction here that we haven't made progress at all for some of you, or we're moving, but because of this opposing energy that's coming in, we're not moving nearly as quickly as Aquarius would like to be moving. So we could see some movement, but it being slower than what you were hoping, slower than you expected, slower than you desired, and there's a bit of dissatisfaction about that. But the good news is that the things that you are desiring are in your energy. The card wouldn't have come out otherwise. They're on their way to you. It just feels like it's coming at a slower pace than what you would like to see. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. If this is a person for you, it is somebody who is perhaps more emotionally driven or emotionally focused, maybe makes knee-jerk decisions, has knee-jerk reactions based in emotion. This is somebody who you would not consider to be very logical or rational minded. This could be somebody who's a bit flighty or somebody who's in that energy. So rounding out your reading for the week, we have this bit of a flighty energy, and I feel like these two are connected. Okay, so we have this energy that's opposing your movement, this laziness, so to speak, lack of motivation. And I feel like that lack of motivation comes in with emotion, with exacerbated emotions. So you may find that somebody in your life, they have some circumstance that happens that causes them to be more emotional than usual, that causes them to be less motivated than usual. Their mind is occupied with this event that happened. So that's for someone. But all of these things just brings this energy of we desire movement. And for many of you, you see movement this week. It's just still, there's a bit of dissatisfaction because it's not as quick as we would like, or it's perhaps not in the precise, specific, exact direction that we hoped things would move in. So there's that. For others of you, we remain stopped in the restlessness, the anxiety, the desire for resolution of any external restrictions, the desire to find balance, to get moving forward, just keeps growing. Okay, for others of you. But the lovely part of your reading is what you're moving towards is there for you. So what you are moving towards, albeit slowly, or what you will be moving towards, right? Because the Chariot is here. So if you're stopped, it's a temporary stop. What you are desiring is there for you. So for some of you, just a little more patience is needed, and I hear it already, like there's someone who's been waiting a long time and doesn't want to be patient any longer, and I get that. Easier said than done. But the card wouldn't have come out otherwise, so that is a lovely thing to know, right? That what you are desiring, it is there. You will move towards it. Just have some people or a specific person, certainly some very strong energy that is coming in to oppose or otherwise challenge this idea of balance in order to move forward. Let me know how this resonates with you in the comments, Aquarius. I'm so happy you joined me. Please have a look in the description box and check us out on Facebook. The page is titled Mount Washington Medium. We have freebies there, and we have promotional offers there. There are 2 freebies and a promotional offer that is available to you right here, right now, if you visit our page and like and follow. So you might be interested in those things. But above all else, thank you for tuning in. I wish you a lovely week, and I hope to see you next time. Thank you.